Kate and Audrey in the morning, afternoon, or evening, or whatever we decide to film this.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Audrey, and this is our podcast.
In the Streets.
With Kate and Audrey.
Fun facts. Before we get to our guests, we film the intro in studio every time.
Every time.
We don't save it. It's new every time. So
yeah.
One of our lovely fans, maybe the ones that created our wiki fandom.
I know, shout out to whoever created the wiki fandom.
Who did that?
Who did that?
We're flattered. But maybe they can make like a little compilation of all of our intros. But anyways,
just ideas.
Long
just
intro.
Ideas.
Whoa, who's that third voice in this?
What?
Intro?
What? It's our super special guest, Natasha!
Woo!
Natasha, we're so excited to have you
I'm
here
so
today.
excited to be here today. Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from North Vancouver.
Lovely.
British Columbia, Canada, Earth.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
Oh.
Had to be specific.
Yes.
Send her some mail, I guess.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is gray.
Very controversial.
Very controversial. I count it as a color. It's my favorite. I hate the rainbow.
You sound kind of emo.
Hikey Loki? Just
a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a smidge.
Just a tad, just a little like, Is it just because it's dark like your soul? Is that why you chose it?
Exactly. It's dark like my soul.
Audrey, where are you from today?
I am from...
Well, I guess every day.
Every day.
Today and every day, all the time, I am from Geneva, Switzerland.
Of course.
Wow.
Is that where they did The Sound of Music?
No, they did Sound of Music in Austria.
What did they do in Geneva, Switzerland?
Geneva, Switzerland is where they used to have the headquarters for the UN.
Wonderful.
And then they moved them to New York because the United States threw a hissy fit, because of course they did. And Geneva is also the home of a lot of other international organizations, like, I don't know any other ones, but I'm assuming NATO's there too, but I could be wrong. Because I was wrong last podcast when I said that Fez was in Turkey, but it's not in Turkey. It's actually in Morocco. But I'm not from Fez anyways. I'm from Geneva.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
The best part about when you do this is that I have zero knowledge of anything on the map. So you just
could say anything.
Place. You could be like, yeah, I'm from Toronto, Africa, and I'd be like, of course you are.
Sure.
Love it there.
Exactly. But Geneva's really nice. It's on Lake Geneva. I think it's the third largest lake in Europe, something like that. After that one in Russia, and then Lake Constance, and then it's Lake Geneva. It's in the Alps. It's a mostly French-speaking population. And there you go.
Wow.
It's in Switzerland.
Love that.
They have cheese.
So fun.
Yeah, so that's where I'm from.
And great. Chocolate.
And chocolate, yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious. We love chocolate.
Should we spin
the
the
wheel?
wheel?
Let's spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Off it goes. There's no noise today for whatever reason.
It's at an angle where I can't see it, so you guys are going to have to let me know.
Oh my gosh. Hockey!
What?
Hockey! No way is it actually hockey.
That is so random crazy.
That is so wild. Wow.
What are the chances?
I know, right?
So Natasha, favorite hockey team, go. The entire history of hockey,
yes. Hockey was invented in America. Maybe. They use sticks, and they've got this black thing that they call a puck, and then they beat each other up, and that's my favorite part. They take their gloves off, and they just whack each other. Also, Connor Bedard, if you're out there, hit me up.
So true, Nessie. He lives in my hometown right now.
He used to live in my hometown.
I know, we've traded.
We traded
I'm
him.
the real winner because he's currently in my
Exactly.
hometown.
I am losing.
What year was hockey invented?
Right.
Just take a stab.
1824.
No. The first organized game that they've put in the books is 1875.
Shucks.
That's so
not
too far. It was the right century.
I was a little nervous.
Exactly.
It was the right century.
It was your plus or minus 100 years. You got it.
I was in the range.
You're from North Van. Are you a Canucks fan?
No.
So who's your pick of the litter?
Who's your team?
My team is the one that Kate supports. because Kate knows things about hockey.
No, that's the wrong answer.
Whichever one that is.
Correct answer.
I'm all for that.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
I guess I said the T a little too hard there. I'm not from Toronto, but
Toronto Maple
Leafs. I know Gemma's gonna come at me for that. So, Audrey, who's your team then?
My team are the Ottawa Senators.
No, you're wrong.
Well, that's my NHL team. If we're talking the European League, because I'm from Europe.
Of course.
Yes.
My team would be the Geneva team.
What's
Which
their
is
name?
They're just called the Geneva team.
Okay.
Team Geneva.
So no mascot then.
And they play in a national league between other cities in Switzerland. And it's great. And then Switzerland goes to like the big world championships, but we're actually very bad at hockey, so we don't make it very far in like the world's juniors and whatnot. So, but it's okay.
You're so true.
Yeah,
it's so true.
Great.
Favorite players? Anybody? I guess you got Connor.
I got Connor Bedard.
Anyone else? Or
there's the other one.
Actually in the league.
There's
right
the
now?
other one with the brown hair. He's also attractive. I don't know.
Mitch Marner, Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes.
He plays for the New Jersey Devils.
Okay,
he's
great.
the sole reason that I pay attention to the New Jersey.
Second favorite.
But Mitch Marner's on the Leafs, and he's also a pretty good-looking fella. But he's also a great player. He's my favorite for not just his beautiful looks, but also his skill. Because he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Audrey?
Wonderful.
My favorite hockey player, his name is Jean-Paul Gaudin.
Of course.
Sorry, no offense to Jean.
The best part is he's not real.
Yeah. I gathered that much.
Yeah, that was really something.
And he's a hockey player, and he plays for the Geneva team. Team the Geneva. And he's a goalie, actually. He plays goalie, but he has to retire soon, because goalies in hockey have to retire pretty early, because all the hip movements and stuff, their hips start to kind of give up. So, slay to Jean-Paul, whatever the last name I made up was.
Well, not so slay, he has to retire.
Your league. Your Geneva League.
Yeah.
You are you.
Yeah. Team Geneva.
There it is.
It actually just kind of is Team Geneva.
It is just Team
I
Geneva.
can't say the second word, so.
Salvette.
Like serviette?
Yeah, I know.
Like a napkin?
I guess so.
You guys started in
So Team
1905.
Napkin. Team Napkin.
Anyway,
Your
so
team.
Team Geneva Napkin.
Who y'all got this year in the playoffs?
What does that even mean?
Who do you think's gonna win?
Who do you think he's gonna win?
Who are you
The
cheering
Maple
for,
Leafs.
and who do you think's gonna win? Okay, but you're not correct. Is the problem? It's like, as much as I love them, we're not gonna win. But
What are the other team names?
Round.
I am anti-Pittsburgh Penguins. I think
I'm
they're
so
the worst.
anti-
I hate the
I hate
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Brad Marchand. I hate him. Hate him.
He's the worst.
He's
The
so
passion.
mean. He's so mean. He just
This is
injures
a
players.
what is his name again?
Brad Marchand.
Brad Marchand. This is a Brad Marchand hate podcast.
It is.
Wow.
This is a Brad Marchand hate
Turned
podcast.
really quickly.
Yeah. This is.
I should figure out who he is then.
Yeah, this is a hate
But I hate him, so it's fine.
He doesn't even play for the Penguins though. He plays for the Bruins. I just don't like him.
Fair
I also
enough.
I don't like the Penguins because
Also,
I don't like
hate
them.
the Penguins.
I do like Crosby though,
Yeah.
but anyways.
I have my money on the Anaheim Ducks, of course.
Of course.
What a choice you have made. Because they have been so good recently.
I know. It's mostly because they have a TV show, and they have marketing.
You're talking like the Mighty
The
Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, yeah.
Okay, Mighty Ducks Game Changers. There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. I'm talking about
Changing that game.
the movies and the TV show. They have press.
I think they spent too long filming the TV show and not enough time practicing. It's
all about marketing in this world,
It is. That's why I like Gritty, the mascot for I don't even know what team. But you guys know what I'm talking about, Gritty?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Hitting the Gritty?
No.
No.
But I mean,
Hitting
yes. Literally hitting the Gwitty.
Does he hit the Gwitty?
Yeah, he does. I don't remember where he's from, though.
Natasha?
I have tried,
Philadelphia.
but it's
Philadelphia.
not.
Oh, yeah!
He does look amazing.
He just goes around and he kind of just, like, bullies people and other mascots. He's so unhinged. Like, I've never been a Flyers fan, but, like, every time they play and he is shown, I'm like, go Flyers. Because he's just so funny. I want to be the person that gets to dress up as him because there's, like, a video of him attacking people on the ice. Like, there's, like, an elderly woman, quote unquote, skating on the ice, and he goes and he body checks her. It's really funny.
Is this the mascot you support?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this guy. He's funny. He brings some joy to the league. Anyways, Natasha's a huge hockey fan. So.
Yeah, I love hockey
biggest
so much.
Biggest hockey fan we've ever met.
I eat, sleep, and breathe hockey every day of my life.
Did you ever play?
Yes.
Wow.
I currently play. I'm playing right now.
Okay, what team?
My team.
Of course.
The team I am on.
What number are you?
13.
Go support Natasha.
Go
yeah.
support Natasha.
Come out, watch me at the skating rink. Or where else you watch your hockey. I'll be there.
The university women's team.
Yeah.
Natasha's captain.
I am on it, for sure.
Yeah.
I participate.
You're there.
Woo!
Do you have any thoughts on field hockey?
No.
To be fair,
I don't even think I've ever watched.
Yeah, I don't
people
have
play
any thoughts
field
on
hockey
it either. I mean, a guy in my ASL class last semester was a field hockey goalie.
Wow.
So I learned a
they
little bit
exist.
from him, but I was like, I didn't realize that this sport was real. Great sport though, it looks like.
Yeah, way to go, field hockey
not
players.
Not really a thing in Saskatchewan. Well, I'm sure it is. I just have never really seen it in Saskatchewan, so.
I knew a lot of people that were on field hockey teams, but I've never seen it be played.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's actually real or if that's like some secret
I've seen it
alliance.
at the soccer fields. When Audrey plays on a soccer team, as previously disclosed on this podcast, and when I go to watch them, sometimes there's a field hockey game next to it, and I'm like, oh, so fun, and then I keep walking because I have places to be.
Right. Things to do.
Yeah. Field hockey is a sport.
Are you big into field hockey?
I'm not, but it was relevant. It's a big sport, and turns out it's actually very popular in the UK, Australia, Pakistan, India, and New Zealand.
I see a lot
of
you
did your Google
British
searching.
People play it, and Australian and New Zealand people. I see a lot of them play it on TikTok. They're up there.
They're doing their thing.
Doing it.
They're weird.
Maybe they're down there if it's Australia.
Yeah,
where we are.
In German, when talking about hockey, like ice hockey, it's ice hockey. And then if you're talking about field hockey, it's just hockey, which I thought was very interesting. I learned that recently.
It is very interesting.
Yeah. And then kazoo in German
soccer
is
and
kazoo.
football.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, soccer and football.
Yep.
Do you play soccer and or football?
I did play soccer and or football. In North Vancouver, you have to. It's like a rite of passage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a thing in Saskatchewan, too, but I think it's just because it was really, really cheap/free, so all the kids did it.
I don't think ours was cheap/free. It was like a specific North Shore Girls Club.
Oh, no.
And everyone had to be in the club.
Ours was City of Regina, kids play soccer.
Yeah, it's an easy sport to set up. You just need, like, a couple of... You don't even need cones. You just need a ball and, like 2 water bottles.
A semblance of where the goal is.
Exactly. And then off you go. You don't even need a real soccer ball. You can play with any ball.
Anything. Yeah, you can kick a rock.
Full send or no send.
Exactly. I like that about soccer. It's very universal in that sense, where anyone can play.
So true.
For any moment, you know?
You're so right.
Thank you.
So great.
That's all my thoughts.
Inclusivity.
So anyone can play it, but...
Yeah.
Yep. At high levels, though,
no.
Now we're getting into the politics of sports.
Yeah.
Wow. It's too expensive. Every sport is too expensive at a high level.
Yeah.
Call me old, but I miss the days when if you were good, then you would go and play at a high level. But now it's like
they would pay you
good and have so much money that your parents pay for all this special programming and pay to send you away. So then you can go play.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen anymore. Things are too expensive.
So true.
And it's sad. That is my political
wow,
take.
that was really downturn.
There you go. Well, do you want to spin the wheel again?
Yeah, let's spin the wheel again.
That's great. Off we go. It's spinning, except the sound isn't working today for whatever reason, but that's fine.
Did you mute it?
It's possible.
What do we got?
We got Outer Banks.
What?
So current with the times.
That's so crazy
Natasha, have you
and
seen
unexpected.
it?
Of course I have. I've seen the first season 12 times. I've seen the second season 5 times. And I've seen the third season 1.5.
So you might be sitting there thinking, oh, she's kidding. No.
Not kidding.
When the
My therapist told me to stop.
Oh, of course.
Yes. True story.
When the trailer for season 3 dropped a couple weeks ago, I was sitting next to Natasha in class, and she was watching it for like the 4th time to make sure she didn't miss anything, and she was pausing it at certain moments.
Well, I just watched it on a slow speed.
Yeah, to get all of it.
Slow motion. Yeah, so I got every second of it.
But did you binge it all when it came out?
I was in Mexico, so it came out at 2 a.m., so I watched the first episode, and then I waited till I was at home with my sister, and then we binged it.
Nice.
We had a whole mukbang going on.
That's
fun.
Yeah.
Kate, have you ever seen Outer Banks?
I have. I watched season 1, thought it was absolutely wild. Didn't plan, so sorry Natasha, didn't really plan on watching the rest of it. Season 2 came out. Some of my friends were like, oh, we should all watch it together. So we spent an entire day.
Wow.
Binged it. Super unhinged. So much going on.
So much.
And then I was like, you know what? When season 3 comes out, may as well, because it's a good show. It's a good show. There's a lot going on, though.
It's crazy.
It's kind of wild. So
it's getting wilder and wilder.
Yeah, so I did watch all of season 3 because I was flying a lot, and I was like, may as well. But it's great. Like, I don't know why I didn't like the show at first, because it's a good show.
It's a good show.
I don't know if I was something in the water the first time I watched it. It just wasn't it hitting, but it hit. Season 2 hit and season 3 hit, but I still argue that season 1's the best, because I argue that
season
with
1
any show.
is definitely the best.
But also, I don't like the main plot line of season 3, which is John B. And spoiler alert, John B.'s father.
Oh my gosh.
It was annoying.
He's
and
alive.
I hated it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Anyways.
I almost skipped it.
Audrey, you seen it?
I have not.
Yeah, exactly. But it was, are you gonna?
I plan to, because Natasha keeps telling me I need to.
You
exactly.
must.
It's
to be cultured.
Exactly. So I need to, I'm gonna get on that. As long as the Netflix doesn't kick me out of the family, I will watch it.
Yeah.
Netflix, that's a warning.
Yeah.
So
we're coming for you.
Well, Natasha, do you have any theories for season 4?
Theories for season 4. It is a real thing that's happening.
Oh, I thought, based on how you talked to me about the ending of season 3, I assumed it was done.
No, it's happening.
It's going to be one of those shows that they're going to kind of beat to death.
It's going to become Riverdale.
But it's okay.
It's fine.
Right. There are some golden days, and it makes Natasha happy, so we like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Theories for season 4. Can I give spoilers? Yes, we already said Big John's alive.
Wait. If you're listening to the podcast right now and you haven't seen Outer Banks, you need to pause the podcast right now. Go binge all 3 seasons and return.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
welcome back.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Well, because they made us wait 4 years for Giara to get together, I think they're gonna break up at the start of next season.
Oh, that's so mean.
I really think they're not together anymore because they did the stupid time jump.
Yeah.
I think they've broken up. That's my biggest theory.
I'm still, I'm sort of salty that they did the whole Kiara Pope storyline.
I'm so mad about it.
Just to go nowhere with it, period.
Yeah.
I was like, another dude.
There's the
Pope is in the show.
Pope Francis?
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Francis and Kiara have a thing.
They hook up!
Oh my gosh, that's so wild!
Crazy!
I would have never pegged Pope Francis to be that kind of guy.
Because it's not allowed in the Catholic Church.
No, it isn't!
Anyways.
It's like half the point of being the Pope.
Anyways, I'm mad at them for, just either do the storyline or don't. Why are you doing this? Anyways, that's your big theory.
That's my big theory.
We're gonna play a super fun game because Audrey's never seen the show. We're gonna show her pictures. We're gonna show her all the characters that Google will pull up, and she's gonna pick 2 characters and she's gonna ship them. And we're gonna tell her how right or how wrong she is. She can also just say whatever you want about the characters
and what mayhem she says.
Okay.
Yeah, just what you think about them. How do you think they are?
The big name is their character names. So say their character names.
So there's John B, who I've heard of before the podcast. There's JJ, who I was informed was shortened to Jage.
Yeah, Jage.
It's really annoying.
It's actually lengthened to Jage.
Yeah, and then there's Sarah Cameron, Rafe Cameron, Kiara, Topper, Pope. Ah, there he is. Cleo, Ward Cameron, Clara Limbry, Barry, Big John. Oh.
Hate Big John.
Wheezy Cameron, Sophia, Carlos Singh, Sheriff Pederkin, Deputy Shoop.
It's probably as far as you need to go.
To name all of
them.
Just
okay.
Pick
who you ship.
Create some storylines.
Yeah, let's get this going.
So, based on what I vaguely know about the show, I'm pretty sure Sarah and JJ get together. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So true.
And how do you think that relationship goes?
Poorly. I think that Rafe and Sarah are siblings.
Oh, I was nervous.
Yeah, that was really scary.
Considering they have the same last name.
Yep, that would give it away.
You're right.
And I'm assuming Ward is their father.
Yes.
And I'm assuming Cleo and Pope are siblings, but they don't have a last name attached to it. And I'm assuming there's a lot of I don't know what's up with the show. Then there's Topper. Topper looks mean. Also, that's a red flag name. And I think Topper, based on the nothing I know about the show, I don't even know what it's about. I just know that things happen.
Yeah.
Topper, it appears in this little photo, he's on a boat tractor looking thing. So I'm going to say that he's a fisherman. And...
Oh!
And I'm going to say that there's potentially he's a murderer. We're going to throw that out there. John B.
Who is Topper dating?
Who is Topper dating? Topper, I'm going to say, is dating Carla Limbry.
Do you know anything about the plot? Like,
I have no clue. I just know that it's a show, and then at the beginning they're like, "Welcome to Outer Banks," and then there's the song, and then that's it.
That's true.
I don't know anything about the show.
Nothing about the Pogues or the Kooks or anything.
I know that. All right.
Okay.
Well, with those, the Pogues and the Kooks, I'm assuming then there's like gangs or something.
Yeah.
Did
you ever read The Outsiders?
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
It's like Romeo and
Juliet.
There's two opposing sides.
The Kooks are like the rich kids, and the Pogues are the poor kids.
It's exactly like The Outsiders.
That's why I liked. That's what I watched the show for. I was like, oh my gosh, The Outsiders.
So
that's your. There you go.
JJ looks like a rich boy.
So you think he's a cook?
I guess, I don't know. John B looks like he's working in at a convenience store. So, and also, John B is an interesting name, and the actor seems to be fairly attractive, so that's a bonus
30.
point. He's 30
years old.
So what?
True. He's playing
Fair
a
enough.
17-year-old, though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. All these people are 17-year-olds.
Not all of them.
Not Ward or Limbry.
Or Carla.
Oh, Carla.
I'm going to say Sophia is also one of the rich people.
Sophia?
Oh. Rafe's thing.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back here. So Sophia and Rafe then have something going on. Are they enemies? If they're enemies, that's very funny. I'm assuming Sophia and Rafe are exes, and they used to date, but now they not dating, and now on screen, they're like, "You're the absolute worst. How dare you
So
ever."
who's Rafe dating now?
Rafe is now dating, I'm going to say Kiara, because they're right next to each other.
Wow.
Based on that reaction, I'm going to double back here, and I'm going to go with maybe they're dating Cleo.
Okay. Also a bold choice.
Oh, yeah, really strong.
Well, are they all dating each other? I don't know.
Not all of them are dating. Actually, very few of them are dating anyone.
Well, all the main characters are dating people. As it ends in season 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I'm going to say that Rafe is a red flag name. So
it is a
Rafe
red
is a
flag.
red flag
He's
man.
just a walking red flag.
He's
I don't like
red
him.
flag. So does Rafe and Topper work together and they murder someone. And then everyone, I don't know what it's actually about.
There is murder in
There is
show.
murder. There's
And
lots
Rafe
of murder. And Rafe is a murderer.
Rafe does murder. Okay, and I'm assuming Sarah's pissed about that.
You're so right.
You're so correct.
And so I'm assuming whoever Sarah's dating, let's say, I'm going to throw darts at a map now, and I'm going to double back on the JJ thing. I'm going to say she's dating John B.
There you go.
Yep.
So John B and Sarah Cameron.
Yeah, there you go. That's the first thing so far, other than the siblings, that you've nailed. And only
People
one
rumor
of those
JJ
siblings...
and Sarah to be siblings, actually.
People want... What?
Rumored that JJ and Sarah are siblings.
Oh. So Sarah and John B
yes.
are dating or whatever.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that this causes a little tension with Rafe, because I'm assuming Rafe and John B were friends... No, they were not friends.
They were never friends.
One's a cook, one's a pogue. Figure it out.
I'm going to say that John B, considering... I'm going to say Rafe, because he murders. He's a mean rich kid.
Yes.
He also has a terrible name.
He has a mean rich kid name.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a mean rich kid name, and I'm going to say that John B is on the other side of that.
There you go.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
And then
We got the whole storyline going.
Also a cook, which is why it's...
Yeah.
Some Romeo, Juliette.
Exactly. Yeah. That's so slay. We love Romeo and Juliet, except for when it ends in tragedy. Yeah, I mean, what other let's go down here. There's Captain Terrence. I think Captain Terrence dies.
We've gone deep into the backlog of characters now.
Captain Terrence, where are you? Oh! I remember him.
Does he die?
No.
He
just disappears. He's there for 2 episodes.
Oh, and then he's gone?
So
he does die, technically.
He could be dead.
He could be dead.
Wow, you really went deep. What do you think of Wheezy?
Wheezy's a terrible name.
Right.
True.
And I think because Wheezy has a terrible name, I'm assuming they're a cook or whatever you said.
A kook, yeah.
A kook. And because I'm gonna guess that Wheezy, the character, because they're a kook and they have a terrible name, they own a boat. And that boat probably ends up in an accident. And...
I mean, kind of.
They probably eat a fish at some point.
It's possible.
So,
which of these actors do you think dated in real life?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the last
Looking
thing.
at them. That's the last question.
And correct all of your mistakes.
I'm going to say that in real life, I'm going to say that John B. or Madeline Klein and Chase Stokes never dated in real life.
Okay.
Because, despite the fact that I don't know anything about the plot, since season 3 has come out, I've seen an excessive amount of Outer Banks edits and cast things. So I'm assuming that they've never dated.
Okay.
And that they're just really good friends.
Right.
Similar to Freddie Carter and Amina Suman from Shadow and Bone. Next.
Okay, next.
Yep, moving on.
Next, I'm going to say that Drew Starkey and Fiona Palomo probably dated in real life.
Who's Fiona play?
Is that Sophia?
Yeah. I'm gonna say they probably dated in real life, which kind of added a layer of
that would be interesting.
Chemistry to the thing, right?
Wow.
Where like the hate isn't actually.
Okay, there's only one relationship between these actors.
You've gone.
Oh, well then those are my 2 guesses.
Okay.
You're wrong. Chase and Madeline did date. And
Chase and Madeline.
They are broken up though.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it
sad.
was not good.
Oh.
No.
So, actually, if you watch season 3, you can kind of see it.
Oh.
If you watch closely, that the actors are not
talking to each other.
Chill.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and correct some mistakes, Natasha.
Right. So Sarah Cameron and JJ are not dating.
No.
You were right. Sarah and John B are dating.
Yes.
The Camerons are all related to each other.
Yeah. Wheezy's a Cameron.
Wheezy's a Cameron as well.
Camerons.
No one loves her. She had lives by herself.
16 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, she was in 1 scene. Topper is madly in love with Sarah Cameron.
Oh no.
Topper's also a rich kid.
He's also a rich kid.
And
he does bad things.
I see where he.
But he's not a fisherman.
Oh.
He's just kind of like a frat boy of the Outer Banks world.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kiara and JJ finally got together in season 3 because everyone saw their chemistry in season 1 and wanted them to be together. And then the writers were like, no, and put Kiara with Pope. And then they backed on that because everyone was canceling their Netflix subscriptions.
Yeah,
and
Pope.
so now...
And Pope and Cleo are in fact not... Or Cleo, sorry.
Yeah.
Because we have a friend named Cleo.
Yeah.
Are in fact not siblings.
Oh.
You're very wrong.
And then Barry and Rafe is the biggest ship of them all.
Yeah.
And everyone loves them together.
And the word Cameron sucks.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Hate Big John probably more, actually.
I hate Big John. Big John sucks. That's obviously
John B's dad.
Yeah. And then Sarah and Rafe don't get along. Rafe, like, almost murdered her, whatever.
It's chill.
Sibling fights. I think that's about as far as... You didn't really get too far, other than when you went down to Captain Terrence, who's doing fine.
He's chilling.
I think it's funny, though, that they put Captain Terrence above Rose.
Yeah.
Like, Rose is the last character. And they put her behind JJ's dad.
Wow.
What? Anyways.
We also hate JJ's dad. We basically hate all the dads on this show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. Good
And most of them don't have mothers.
No, but I like Hayward.
Yeah, we love Hayward.
We like Pope's father.
Yes.
And mother. They're the only rational parents.
They're the only sane people in the show.
They're the only ones that are like, maybe like my child shouldn't be running around and getting shot at.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, we got no time for one more spin, but what we can do is we can speed run a spin.
Okay.
Sure.
We can
speed run a spin.
Yeah.
We've been talking.
Yeah. So much to talk about regarding hockey and Outer Banks. Let's do a spin. What do we got? Hopefully it's something short and sweet.
Piss Boy!
And Burrito Boy.
Burrito Boy.
Burrito Boy's short.
Burrito Boy short. We talk about Burrito Boy.
Burrito Boy is it's a legend here at the University of University. No, it's not. It's just something that happened to me.
Yeah.
Early first semester, I went to the cafeteria, got myself some food. I was in a rush between classes, so I just sat down at the closest spot by the window, pulled out my laptop, started doing work, and eating my food real quick.
Yeah.
This dude with a burrito comes and sits next to me. Bear in mind, I'm the only person at this table. There are 6 seats. He doesn't pick a seat a little bit away from me. Picks the one right next to me. That's fine. Maybe we're going to be friends. That's fine. Whatever. Except he proceeds to not talk to me. And he just, like, eats his burrito at, like, an insane pace. He just inhales it. Like, he unhinges his jaw and just shoves that burrito down his face. And then he goes and he licks each one of his fingers individually to the knuckle of his hand. Like, he's there. His fingers are all the way in there. And I'm like, what is going on?
Wow.
He doesn't, like, and then he just gets up and leaves, and I am left absolutely shocked.
Have you seen this man since?
No! I haven't seen this guy since. I don't know where he's at. Burrito Boy, if you're out there, come on the podcast. It was just so strange. I was like, what is going on?
Wow.
That's been on the wheel forever.
Yeah.
Since before the podcast started.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an old one.
It is an old one.
Crazy.
Piss Boy, on the other hand, equally weird guy.
Yeah.
One night, I was walking back, and this guy's like, do you have a bathroom? And I was like, I don't know. And so then I brought him to a bathroom, and then he wouldn't leave.
It was a fun night.
It was a fun night. Natasha had to come and rescue me.
I also had to speak to Piss Boy on the phone.
Yeah.
That was also fun. He asked if I did cocaine. I said no. He asked if I would like to do some cocaine. I said no. That was fine.
But eventually Piss Boy left. Thank the stars.
Yeah, thank
And
the stars.
apparently commits minor crimes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We basically pushed him out the door.
Exactly, pretty much. And that's really it about Piss Boy and Burrito Boy. We kind of grouped them together.
They're legends.
Yeah,
Those are both pre-podcast stories too.
Yeah,
those are
those
before we started.
podcast. Those were like in the first week of knowing.
Legit.
Yeah.
That was legit.
That was first week of university.
It's a bonding experience.
Exactly.
Sure was.
Yeah. Wow.
Well. Any final words for the world?
I love hockey.
So
And those are my final words. Come see me and support my hockey team. It's a one-man show, so we could really use your support.
So unfortunately, Natasha, you don't get to spin a wheel for the next guest.
Ah, shucks.
Because we get a fly-in guest next week.
That's right. That's something we do.
That's something we do. So if you want to be a fly-in guest, you just have to fly to us.
We don't pay.
You gotta get yourself here. And then we put you on the podcast. But if you want to be a flying guest, you're welcome to come. But next week, my sister's coming on the podcast.
Woo! So fun. So
Last
fresh.
season we had Kate's
Tyler, my little
younger brother, and this season we get my little sister,
So exciting.
Belzy.
It's evening out.
Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
And one day we'll get them both in a
Exactly,
crossover episode.
exactly.
The youngest siblings.
Yeah,
Wow.
it'll be great. So round of applause for Natasha.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast.
On the podcast. We really appreciate having you here.
We loved... Oh, I lost my thing.
All right, well, bye.
Bye!